another World of Tanks subscriber replay. My name as always is Maxwell, and today's video is from the user Broncosoft. That's Broncosoft, and he's driving the Panther Mark II on a standard battle on the Serene coast, otherwise known as Canada. So, first off, just going to speed it up a little bit until we get into some action. Deciding to head to the left flank. Oh, nope, changing his mind. Nope, changing his mind again. A little bit of indecision on where to go. Probably wanting to go into the centre and try and take out that light tank. Giving the KV-3 a little push up the hill. And, oh, wow. So, I was going to head across the ford there and get onto the little island to take up a good sniping spot. Artillery in front of him got taken out immediately, so there's obviously somebody in the area doing some spotting as he gets nailed in the first minute of the game. So just gonna decide to drop back and perform some base defense now, as they are getting slightly overrun by a light tank and a medium tank, and they've lost their only artillery. So just gonna drop back and try and see if he can help out with this medium tank, who looks like he is faring pretty well in the centre there. The T-69 being the American medium tank with the auto loader. Unfortunately gets spotted out here and gets taken out. Gets a little bit of damage onto Broncosoft there, but it's not very much. You can see the artillery coming in afterwards, trying to take him out, but to no avail, just missing there. So picking up his first kill and taking out that medium tank, who would have probably wreaked havoc behind enemy lines there, especially just spotting for the enemy's artillery to be able to take out whoever they like. So just thinking about heading back to the island now to get some sniping underway. Unfortunately deciding against that and just going to head over to back to the centre now. So a little bit indecisive at the start, not really sure where to go, but then again he's just trying to work out where he's most going to be needed, and that looks like it's going to be on this far left hand flank where they are getting totally overrun by the enemy now. A few Type 59s, well in fact one of them's been destroyed now, so there's only two left, but a couple of Type 59s and that IS-6 just wreaking havoc on that far left hand flank there. Not sure if he hit that, nope, didn't hit that IS-6, but this Type 59 looks like he's coming in pretty strong, and luckily he's looking at somebody else, so should hopefully, nope, not quite, the uneven terrain. Oh no, he's come back over. I was going to say the uneven terrain just playing havoc there, but picking up the kill with the ram there. So obviously the Panther Mark II weighs a hell of a lot more than the Type 59, so just finishing him off by crashing directly into the front of him there. Good little tactic, rather than wasting a shell on 90 odd hit points, just crash into him. So I'm going to see if we can get around the back of this other Type 59 now, get some damage on his sides and rear, because the front armour of a Type 59, because that sloping can be very difficult to damage, so it's always best to shoot it from the sides and the rear. Unfortunately, it looks like he has managed to make good his escape, so it doesn't look like going to be able to get a shot on the side or rear armour. So the IS-6 is just in the centre there as well, hiding behind these rocks, but he spots out the AC there and going to try and have a couple of shots at him. Not sure if the guy's got the top upgraded guns, so not sure how well he's going to be able to damage this AC, but just going to lay some blind shots down, hoping that the guy hasn't moved too much, and because he's faded into the fog of war, you know he probably isn't moving at too much speed, so it should be no problem just to keep shooting blind in the same area. Should be able to get some damage on him. Unfortunately, the front armour of that tank destroyer is proving a little bit too tough there. Looks like Type 59 just tried to have a shot, but just clattering against the rock, so that could have been somebody else shooting at the Type 59, since he's looking somewhere completely different, trying to flank around the back of that IS. Luckily, Broncosoft was on hand to deal out some damage and dissuade him from that course of action. So the IS-6 now going to be squaring off against the IS. Unfortunately, he hasn't pulled himself in front of that rock far enough and takes a shot up his backside for his trouble. Gets taken out there. So there's a Super Pershing parked up on the hill, so just going to have to be careful from that one, as a Super Pershing will just make short work of the Panther II, unfortunately. So just going to drop back and take up a different position, because there's a couple of people. So there's a couple of people who had a bead on his position there, as you saw a shell come flying in. So I'm just going to have to reposition and try and get some shots on people from a different position. So going to have a crack at this Super Pershing, see what he can do. Unfortunately, not doing any damage there, which seems to be most shots against Super Pershing at this distance will invariably be a 0 damage critical or just get soaked up by that spaced armor. I don't think that AC... Oh no, his track was taken out. I'm going to say I don't think he thought he could be seen, but his track was destroyed, so there was nothing he could do there. Trying to remember where exactly that Super Pershing was hiding. Not sure if it was that spot, but going to have a blind shot anyway just to try and make him fall back behind the hill. So they've evened up the score nicely now at 11-10 after that disastrous start from the team, getting rushed by the light and medium tanks down the centre and on this far left-hand flank. It looks like they've got them kind of pinned in the middle. The enemy still has armour on that left-hand flank, but they are camped pretty far back, so they shouldn't be posing too much of a threat. Just dropping back behind the rock to make sure that IS hasn't got a lock on his position, and then should be no problem just to finish him off there, picking up his 6th kill of the match so far. Going to try and have a go at this T-29. Unfortunately, if he doesn't hit the T-29 in the right spot, there's no way he's going to do any damage to it with that ridiculous turret armor that it has. Oh, gets a nice bit of damage, but unfortunately doing the lower end of the spectrum that this gun is capable of and only getting 180 damage. If he'd gotten a half decent hit, that probably would have taken out the T-29 in a single shot. So just going to see if it can finish him off. Not quite. That one bouncing, and the T-29 just going to drop back because he knows somebody's got a good position on him. But not quite dropping back far enough, unfortunately. He's hiding from that KV-3, but he doesn't realise that he can be seen from the front by this Panther 2. And there we go, just a case of finishing him off as he didn't fall back far enough behind those rocks. So it looks like the Super Pershing is still camped way up on this hill. Actually, he's dropping back now in order to try and defend their artillery. Sorry about that, voice went a little bit there. So it looks like he's dropping back a little bit to try and defend the artillery and take out who is left. Who is that? In fact, that is a KV-3. And a T-25 too. So the Super Pershing should be more than a match for a KV-3. Unfortunately, it looks like he's getting gang-banged by everybody there and finished off. So just a case of hunting down the artillery and trying to find out where this guy's hiding. Hopefully Bronco Soft can pick up his 8th kill of the match. But even if he doesn't, 7 kills is still a very, very respectable score, especially if this isn't the top-tiered gun for this tank. Gets a good hit on the Su-14 there. Can he get one more before somebody else takes him out? Yes, yes he can. So picking up his 8th kill of the match. So absolutely brilliant show there by Bronco Soft. A little bit indecisive at the start, but really pulling out the skill when it mattered. So thanks very much for sending that replay in. Stay tuned, guys, because the end plate will be following after this video. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.